many friggin' messages. It's crazy. Since friggin' last night when I posted that post on my community. Ever since I was getting so many messages. I woke up getting messages. So, um, one of the very first messages I got last night was clairaudiently, right? I was just sitting here and then my ear started like buzzing, not ringing, buzzing. It was weird, but I've had that before. And I was just sitting here and I was meditating on that. Like, what the hell? And Most High was like, you're recalibrating. This is you recalibrating. And whatever that means. So if any of you guys are getting like buzzing, I'm not a doctor, and you know you have these gifts. Um, it's a signal of like, what did I get? Further enlightenment or illumination. The buzzing is different than the ringing because you're literally like vibrating. So when you get the buzzing in your ear as a clairaudient person, that means your energy, your vibration, your frequency is increasing. So just pay attention because a lot of you guys with gifts, those gifts are changing or you're tapping into them more. They're becoming more real. Something with your gift here. Okay. Now, this energy is so crazy because I woke up this morning with the second death would have no power over you. Now, this is Revelations in the Bible. We all know Revelations is the last chapter of the Bible. And it's crazy how I was talking the other day about what's going to happen after. A lot of you guys are truly, like I said, believe it or not, people are always going to doubt shit they can't see or understand. Some of you guys are specifically like the energy you hold and harness, you can literally tap into anything. You have been given entry and access. Now, this is for people who have like high spiritual ranking. You will know if this is you. You will know, okay, based on this message, you'll learn a lot as to the stalking, the spying, the monitoring spirits, the past life bullshit that's coming up right now. If you believe in it, reincarnation, like I do, what makes us the earth angels that we are? An angel is someone who has passed away, who has passed on, who is no longer amongst the living. For some of you guys, in a past life, certain situations transpired, okay, that may have, let me just say, we're talking past lives, right? So the message that I got, because I keep seeing sixes, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I see the Six of Cups in reverse right now. This is not like an unhealed past. This is literally tied to past life karma. Now, we're going to get into some cards, but this message is important. Some of you guys, the ways in which these spiritual tactics were used on you this lifetime, the second death had no power over you. Now, you understand, all these death rituals, all this spell work, all this fucking fuckery, all these people in high places, all these organizations, all these covenants, all these covens, all these fucking groups, it's no, what's the word? It's no coincidence that they're attacking you. You know you're being attacked because you know you. You know your life, you know your situation. By this point, God has given you confirmation of who you are to Him. Okay? Some of you guys in the past life, right? You had extreme gifts. Like I keep seeing the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys were locked up. Some of you guys were institutionalized. Some of you guys were taken up out of here for the messages, the sacredness, the knowledge that you hold. Some of you guys had partners in a past life, okay, that grouped up with certain individuals to do certain things to you, past life. Some of you guys, a lot of you guys have this energy of people like being cool with you, then all of a sudden not. There's this narrative with whoever I'm picking up on that comes, it strictly comes from a past life. You're seeing the Hermit a lot, Virgo energy. Just like people from the past life came to follow you around this lifetime, right? They have no idea why they're obsessed with you. They just find you interesting enough to follow and torment. Just like they came from that past life and are doing it again this lifetime, so too did you. So when we talk about remembering your past lives, you may not remember these people's faces, but the energy remains. This is what we're cutting out. So if those people who did whatever they did to spite you, to take you up out of here, to bring injustices to you, to ruin your households. Some of y'all was married to people in past lives. They stepped out, created whole other families, cheated on you in past life. Some of you guys, your twin flames, in a past life, were supposed to choose you. And it didn't choose you. This lifetime, they were supposed to choose you. They didn't choose you. You see repetition here. This is why a lot of you guys were forced into enlightenment, because God's saying history cannot repeat itself. So, with that being said, a lot of the stuff that you guys are going through in this lifetime, it's a continuation, like to be continued. Like literally, your spirit, when it left up out of here, last lifetime, said, "I'm coming back with a vengeance." A lot of you guys, this is why you are walking karma. Okay, your spirit resonates with being tormented before. Your spirit is resonating once again with the same energy of that, but you now have more power than you did before. When I think of nowadays in terms of resurrection, what God gave me, that's enlightenment, that's knowledge, right? Okay, so you guys definitely came back here to resurrect, to enlighten, and a lot of you guys, let's strive. Let's. Okay, for those of you guys who got readings, coming into this, when you are a twin, and you got readings about having to make a choice between, not everybody has had to make a choice between people. There are certain individuals in my collective who understand what I'm saying. You were given an option, you were given a choice when it comes to people, right? Now, in a past life, I feel like you were given the same option. You made the right choice, but other choices needed to be made in regards to you that were not made. So now you're being forced with the same spirit, the same energy, and now you're being asked to choose again. Again, you will make the right choice. Last lifetime, okay, you had to leave a situation because of what was done to you. Meaning, if you're a twin, right, you had a person, right, your twin flame, you reincarnate with this person every lifetime. So every time you're here, they're here. The task for you two is to get on one accord. The task for you two is to reach enlightenment together. But again, we all have free will. So, divine feminines out here that resonate with this, you chose correctly. You chose to vibrate higher. You chose to heal yourself. You chose to love you. All of these things. Okay. Now, what does that mean for the twin? They'll repeat this cycle. You won't. But here's the thing with coming into union. Coming into union has many purposes. And for some of you guys, the coming into union with that energy is coming into union so you can release it. It's kind of like, say someone passes away before they're able to make their final wishes known, or someone passes away, without telling someone some, like, there's something here. It's a vow from a past life where it has to be finished this lifetime. So there's something here with the earth angels, divine feminines, that I'm picking up on. You really came back here, yes, to be love and light, but also to understand why the fuck you're going through what you're going through right now. We got the Ten of Cups, the Devil in reverse, with the Emperor in reverse. Like I said, some of you guys literally, like, everybody's story is different, so it's hard to do a collective on this. But with this Emperor in reverse and this Devil in reverse and this Ten of Cups, this gives me groups. We know the Ten of Cups is a group, a collective, a coven. Next to the Devil, I'm going to say it's a coven. With the Emperor, I'm going to say it's a coven of men. So, divine feminines out here, in a past life, I feel like there were people in power because they have the Hierophant. You were powerful yourself, but there were people in power. This, I don't know what past life this is. There were people in power that knew of your gifts. Now, you may have been married to someone who was influential. You may have been married to like, I'm getting like clergy, so there's that. I'm also getting like people that were in like high positions, like judges, lawyers. I just heard scribes. So this goes many generations back. However, take it how it resonates. Could be picking up on many different past lives, many different individuals. But there's some type of hierarchy here from a past life, okay, that I feel like was not prepared for. This is another aspect, was not prepared for you to be reincarnated. Now, if this is someone who is a high priestess, right, and you had all these gifts and people tried to do all these things, they tried to jail you, they tried to make you crazy, they tried to take you out. There were many attempts on different high priestesses' lives in the past. And I feel like with the second death will have no power over you, you going through all the spiritual warfare that you went through is why God was so close to you. You guys went through this lifetime a lot of fuckery that if you weren't connected to God or who you actually are through God, you would not have made it. I'm sitting here looking at the situations that I've been through in my life, and it's like, damn, well, that situation, yeah, that could have took me out. You know, them car accidents, that could have taken me out. That fire, that could have taken me out. Birth, giving birth to my last child, that almost took me out. There's a lot of situations in my life that I can sit here and say, just listen. There's a lot of situations in my life I can sit here and say, without that hope and that faith, without that belief, without that inner knowing that there's something higher watching over me, protecting me, I might not be here, you see? So there's this level of understanding this past life energy and how to cut it out. Just like these individuals want to be hermits or whatever, fucking spy and be weirdos. They was weird last time. You know, a lot of the reason why these people are looking at y'all so hard, so hardly, but so hard, is because one, if they were able to do the things that I'm speaking on in the past life, they thought, because again, same spirit, different flesh that we see, right? Different person's face. They carry the same spirit. These people that did this last time, someone definitely did something to you last lifetime, and you came back here to be an angel, yet to bring karma to these individuals. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what they did to you, but your spirit is screaming, you're not doing this shit again. Whoever you are, you're very powerful, and people should leave you the fuck alone. But some people are truly here to enact karma. God does say, what I've heard from God a lot is a lot of people ain't changing. So you want to change, you better go and do it. So some of you guys, you have that innate energy of you got to be the change you want to see. So, I mean, that means you getting suited and booted up in the spirit, you being a soldier for God, you doing what God is telling you and knowing that it's right. So if that's your energy, this message is for you. But some of you guys, in a past life, this is all past life clearing out. That's why we're talking about it. We're making what's happening in our lives right now spiritually make sense. A lot of people need past life readings, as you can see. But depending on whatever, in a past life, some of you guys were taken up out of here because of your gift. You people were afraid of you, okay? Just like they are now. But the thing here is, I feel like in a past life you weren't awakened. Your journey, your job, your goal this lifetime was to become awakened to your past so you could heal it and be in the present. There's something here with that. So you went through a lot of shit up until a certain point. Now, for someone, I'm being guided to tell you something. Um, you may have been taken up out of here before your time in a past life, and people, these spirits or these energies, right? These entities that keep following you because they're monitoring spirits are amazed yet angry that this lifetime is different. This is why a lot of you guys been under so much spiritual warfare for so long, because you weren't. I don't want to say this, but you were not supposed to survive the things you survived this lifetime, and then survive and talk about it. Why do you think people is trying to shut you up, put you in the phrases? Why do you think people is trying to literally silence you, say you crazy, throw you in mental, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, people did not expect for whoever I'm picking up on to ascend, to become enlightened to their fuckery, okay? and still speak on it. There's a silencing here that failed. There's a humiliation ritual that failed. There's spiritual warfare that failed. The people that came up against you this lifetime, they will fail because they should have been working with you this lifetime. They should have seen. Now, that's that. But again, no one knows what's next for you. This is beautiful. This is why your destiny is sealed. Because last lifetime, they knew what your destiny was. Something happened at the hands of these people. That's all I'm going to say. And they were so sure this lifetime, when they felt your spirit, they said, oh shit, wait a minute. I feel like I've met this person before. I don't like that. There's something in their spirit. You irritate their demon. You don't know why. They recollect you, but they don't know how they know you. You feel familiar to some of these people. This is why some of you guys, it's been family going against you. Some of you guys' family were involved in these covenants or these, whatever the fuck these groups are in the past life, you know? But this is heavy past life energy that needs to be cleared out. And like I said before, for those of you guys who already know, you've gotten the reading. I know what I got on my past life. How your life was and how it ended. This is the main reason. It's the knowing that you have. Now, certain people, based off of what they did, expected a certain outcome in your reality. They're not getting that. You understand? They don't want you to have love. They don't want people to love you. Okay. This goes in terms of why do we keep hearing that? In a past life, you was not loved. We see what happened because you were who you are, right? Because God favored you. So now this lifetime is the same thing. I mean, this is why you feel like, you have this knowing that there is someone out there that doesn't want to see you happy. You don't know who these people are. There's many of them, but there's someone that has a vested interest in you not being happy, in you not finding love, in people not supporting you. It's always about you, you see. There's somebody out here, you need to get a past life reading. It's going to help you tremendously. Maybe this is it right here. But we have the Six of Cups in reverse with the Hierophant. Some of you guys, this shit's dead. That's all you need to know. The Ace of Swords, okay? The Knight of Pentacles. There's a gift here that's been coming to you slowly but surely. And with the Ace of Swords, I'm getting clairaudient because that's, truth, clear truth. Some of you guys are going to be hearing this truth. Maybe you're hearing it from me. I don't know. But God is telling you, like I said in the beginning, the Hierophant, the Six of Wands, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. They're going to stay watching. They monitoring. What are they monitoring? You. Why? Well, we can't stop them. We can't stop them. We see all this magic. We see all these organizations. We see all the fuckery that we've been doing behind the scenes is not stopping this individual. So now what are we going to do? Now we're just going to watch him. Hermit. Now we're just going to say, okay, I'm signing the soul contract to be a monitoring spirit to this person, to watch them, to see how far they go. Like, this is why now a lot of you guys have changed that narrative. There's something about an inner knowing of who is watching you. And that is what God wanted you to know. God wanted you to have. God wanted you to see. Some of you guys in dreams are going to see people's faces. It is what it is. Some of you guys are just, you're going to go to bed not knowing something. You're going to wake up with the fucking truth. Like, it is what it is. But there's something here about organizations. Please, God, don't make me say organized crime. Period. I said it. This is what I'm saying. The Hierophant with the Emperor in reverse, that's an organization of people in power that want to inflict devil energy to a person. Period. There's no way around it. Now, I've been sitting here trying to figure out how the fuck these people know who people are. And people be like, oh, no one believes in that. Okay. There are many people that I've come across that have personal advisors, that have their own psychic mediums, okay, that pay practitioners to do work. There are people that I know in positions of power that do these things, that invest in these things. So for people outside of your arena who be like, ain't nobody worried about you, don't listen to them. Confirmation. You know what you feel. All right. Page of Swords. And God is actually putting you in place to see this stuff. Page of Swords. Like some of you guys are going to see who's been working against you. Yeah. The Lovers in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. For those of you guys who were with your twin in the past life and they stepped out, or there's a family here. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Emperor. Okay. We have the Lovers. We have the Six of Cups. Some of y'all were married in a past life. Period. Some of you guys, again, when we talk about people in power, look at the Diddy shit. The fuck? Some of you guys were people, you were dealing with people like that, but some of you guys were married to people who were in power who couldn't keep their in their pants, period. So they went out and did a whole bunch of fuckery. I mean, some of these people that you've been with in this lifetime may present the same way. Cheaters, liars, manipulators. That was very crazy. Good morning. Hi. Hi. Some of you guys do stuff like that. Okay. I had to see something real quick. But that's what I'm getting. Some of you guys, it was definitely stuff like that. So there's many different stories here. But whoever you are, you're very powerful. Yeah, the goal of this lifetime was to stop you from becoming illuminated. And I guess the goal of this lifetime was to, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Fool. This is completely new territory. Eight of Wands in reverse. And these people are seeing all of that shit not work. Like, this is completely new territory to you. When I talk about you're actually writing your future right now, the Wheel of Fortune, it's because you've done everything that you came back here to do. Whatever that means. Whoever you have come into contact with up until this point, they were supposed to be served karma for something that happened in a past life. Something happened in a past life. And you came back here to fix it. That's what I'm seeing. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody out here, you really need to know your life is cherished. Your life is a blessing. If people really understood what I'm saying, then they would get it. How you're not the one to fucking play with. God brought you back here not because you were weak. God brought you back here to enact his judgment. So this is why when we talk about judgment and whistleblowers and Queen of Swords and High Priestesses and all these other things, giving messages and prophets, and yeah, you came back here for a purpose. And God's making sure that that prophecy is being fulfilled. Wheel of Fortune. You are going to get what you put out. You are having a major turn of good karma come your way. And in reverse, what's happening? Eight of Swords with the Emperor. See? You was never supposed to be binded. You was never supposed to be stuck. You was never supposed to be trapped. You was never supposed to be hurt. God said, touch not my fucking anointed. They didn't learn it last time. They're gonna have to learn it next lifetime. Don't seem like they learned it this one either. But you did. And that's all you came here to do. That's all you came here to do. Was to clear your karmic debt. A lot of people, like I said before, things they did last lifetime, they had lifetime sentences. Lifetimes and then some. Confirmation. They had lifetime concurrent sentences for something they did to you in a past life. Now, mind you, imagine God tells you this person, blah, 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 took you up out of here last lifetime. You. And now you're meeting this person in the flesh, and you wondering, why the fuck do I feel like I can't trust this person? Why do I feel, is this someone that want to take me out? Every spiritualist out here has had that thought process, right? The messages that we be hearing about the hitmen, the spiritual hitmen, this to that, whatever. So a lot of y'all haven't really fucking understood why these people are coming towards you with this energy. You can feel their intention, and it doesn't feel good. You don't feel safe around these people, okay? There's something here with that. Some of you guys, I'm just going to say, not to scare you, some of y'all have come in contact this lifetime with some of the individuals, spirits that took you up out of here last one. Now, with that being said, Eight of Swords to the Emperor, I mean, it looks like these people are about to be in some shit. Remember, God says, bring me your enemy. A lot of these people don't realize in them coming to you and coming for you, you brought them to God. What God does with these people has nothing to do with you. All he said was, bring me your enemy. God didn't tell you of every enemy that you had. And some of these people, you would never expect them to be your enemy. But God knew. God knew they wasn't going to stop coming for you. So God said, okay, come on, come on, come on. You know, union. It's time for union. It's time for people to get on one accord, for soulmates to come together. There was a coming together here. There was a spiritual union here. And there is now a masculine and emperor energy in spiritual jail, Eight of Swords. Because you did your work, Divine Feminine. Someone was trying to put their bad karma on you, or someone that did something terrible to you past life thought they were going to come in this lifetime and not get karma for what they did to you. That's what this is. And that's not happening. So however these people get karma, you don't worry about it. Wheel of Fortune for this Emperor is the Eight of Swords. That's period. Because God don't play about you. Ace of Pentacles is here with the Ten of Pentacles is here. Yep. Something about your spiritual inheritance. You passing all the tests necessary. Let me see what this Eight of Swords is for this Emperor. What is this Eight of Swords for this Emperor? The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. There's no God here. God put this person, whoever this person is, in spiritual jail. Hierophant in reverse. This is someone, again, like I said, in one of them dirty-ass organizations. Someone who was trying to bind you to something. And I don't even feel like it was something from this lifetime. Six of Cups. Yeah, it was something from a past life. These people are holding... Okay, here's the thing, Divine Feminine. You guys have healed so much. You're not living in your past life. These individuals who have not healed are still stuck in... It's like they're stuck in time. It's so weird. The Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords, they're stuck in time. Spiritually speaking. They have not ascended. They have not evolved. The Hierophant's in reverse. These people are just men. That's it. They're not divine masculines. There's a difference. So, whoever this energy is, of this Eight of Swords, Hierophant in reverse, let me see. This Eight of Swords, Hierophant in reverse, Judgment in reverse. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that energy alone because that's terrible. There's no protection here. Hierophant in reverse, Judgment in reverse, Temperance in reverse. These people are not walking with angels. But, yeah, God's doing something here. And while these people are being held up, held back, you getting the Ten of Pentacles. This is everything you're supposed to get. And the Two of Cups. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups. You getting the family. You getting the love. You getting the lovers this lifetime. Some of you guys, you picked a karmic last time as well. Let's just say it. Let's just say it. You picked a karmic last time. You did. This lifetime, this is why you were told to make a choice. And God said you would make the right one. And you did. So Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the lovers. Yep, the world. You did everything you needed to do. Like I said, the world is giving me reincarnation in the cycle. With the Wheel of Fortune in the world, yeah, a major turn of events is happening in your life. You'll feel this energy. You'll see it. You'll know it. Whereas before, you were stuck in a place. Someone had you stuck, too. I don't know what this is. This is crazy. This is getting deep. I wasn't trying to go this deep, but you were stuck somewhere. You were stuck. You're not stuck. And the stuck in this lifetime presents as people trying to bind you to situations, trying to blind your gift so you can't see your way out. Because people know that you are the true hermit. You are the true light in the dark. You are the true chosen one. So a lot of this in this lifetime presents as, in a past life, this was all physical abuse that was done, physical harm that was done to you. This lifetime, the physical is spiritual. You understand? So you're feeling the things that these individuals did, and you're also feeling what they're going through because you are enlightened now. So when we be talking about, oh, you want to see, God bring karma, you already are through yourself. Look at all the things that you're doing. If you know God, then you know that God is fair and just, right? And you know that if you live accordingly to the word, that you are right. You know you're living according to the word by how you move and how you operate. So you also know who is not living according to the word by how they move and operate when it comes to you. So with that being said, that's karma right there. You can already see the difference, right? You know how God bless you. God ain't blessing people who are doing you dirty. The devil blesses too, like I said. That's not God blessing these people for hurting you, for doing these rituals, for trying to set you up, for following, stalking, hacking, for lying. God ain't with these people. All right, God, what do you want my collective to know about this past life energy? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. This is what's coming to you. Something's being awarded to you. And when it comes to this award, this is like I'm getting very, very heavily divinely ordered. This is a divine order. Oh, shit. I don't know. This is a divine order. The Star and the Ten of Pentacles. One amongst many. Chosen one. There's many fucking stars. There's many stars in the sky. There's many chosen people walking this earth. Many of y'all are waking up and becoming enlightened. It's not about, oh, woe is me. It's about, what the fuck? I can't believe I allowed that shit. Not this time. And a lot of you had that thought process and internalized what God was telling you. You listened. You were obedient, right? So this Ten of Pentacles is meant for you. This is whatever was stolen from you. And again, God says what? He gives according to all what is, he gives according to those what is due. God is the one that has the abundance. The abundance comes with him. He comes and brings the abundance. We've heard all these things. This is not man-made abundance. This is God is blessing someone in my collective. The Wheel of Fortune with the Star and the Ten of Pentacles. This can happen at any moment. And these false people, these King of Pentacles who supposedly have all of this wealth, well, just gonna leave that alone. And that's another reason why some of these individuals, it's always men that come up like this towards y'all. It's like a very, very toxic masculine energy that feels like a woman is supposed to sit down, shut up, not have a voice. This comes from generations of conditioning and programming that the man is the one with the power and authority. And it's crazy because a lot of you guys are dealing with men in positions of power and authority that have no idea what it's like to be a fucking woman, let alone a high priestess such as yourself. Let alone they don't understand that the knowledge you have is for many to share and enjoy. Some of you guys feel defenseless, like you have no one that you can depend on. There ain't no one around you that can make you feel protected as you do what God is calling you to do. Some of you guys, you had people around you that were men that were trying to throw you off of your course because they understood how powerful you are. So for you guys, what I want you to know is there are seasons in your life as being chosen and on this mission that you will have to understand that all you got is you. All you got is you and your team. All you got is you and God. Let people fucking talk. They're going to talk, right? They're going to talk to try to confuse you. God has you on a mission that motherfuckers don't understand, and they won't. I could sit here and talk all day. They ain't gonna get it. They don't. It's not theirs to get. The call was not a conference call. You see. Now these people are having conference calls, trying to figure out about you, trying to look into you, trying to search up this, trying to figure out why this, trying to figure out how you know this, trying to figure out what you got going on next, trying to figure out how they can throw some monkey wrenches in it, trying to figure out how they can slow you down, trying to figure out how they can shut you up, trying to figure out how they can block you out. These motherfuckers is trying to figure out a whole bunch of shit, but it will never work. Ace of Wands in reverse. Your gifts are just going to continue to heighten. They need to stop. They're actually forcing you into illumination. So the sun is here. We got the Star and the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles collective with the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm done with these cards because it's getting repetitive. You guys are exactly where you need to be. You're coming full circle. You're coming full circle. You're definitely completing something. And you were meant to go through something until a certain time. Wheel of Fortune, Sun card. However long you were meant to go through something, I can't tell you. It's different for everyone. However long it took you to get this level of enlightenment was how long this period could stay a thing. Now that you have the level of enlightenment that you have, it automatically cancels out. You see? So, in everyday terms, from the time you were born till 30 years old, you was meant to struggle. Now, let's break it down further. From the time you were born till 25, you were meant to struggle. From 25 to 30, you was meant to heal. By 30, you were supposed to be healed, ready for the new. Okay. Life happens. Don't always happen that way. So when they say you were supposed to be somewhere at a certain time, it depends on you. and your connection with God and how true you are to yourself and how much you want this healing. This goes to those people that ask God, why am I here? Why did you make me go through this? What do I need to see about myself? The ones that care about themselves are the ones that I'm talking to. Because these are the people that ask questions like this. Why am I going through this? God, show me what I need to see from my past life. Not, God, why is this person attacking me? No, fuck them. Why am I being attacked this lifetime? Like, there's a way you ask a question. God will give you an answer. So now say, all right, from this age to this age, blah. From 25 to 30, you spent these past 5, 6, 7, 8 years, whatever, healing yourself, clearing off karmic debt, getting more connected with God, learning what your gifts are, trusting yourself, going through the spiritual hazing, going through the fucking discrimination, going through the lies, going through the fucking rituals, going through the fucking sacrifices, going through all the bullshit that people took from you and lies and some of you guys, all this other shit. Whatever. Okay. Here we go. That's done. You went through that. Now let's just say, okay, say it took you a little bit longer. So say now you're 35. You're not 30. You're 35. You completed your healing, right? Some of you guys, it was like forced. This past couple of months, you may have felt like forced knowledge coming to you, forced insight. Like it's just like God's really trying to like wrap this shit up. Like you get it type energy. It might have felt like that with these ascensions. It's like one day you're here, the next day you learn something else, you're ascended again. You learn something else, you're ascended again. This is like God, like hurrying the shit up. God's trying to hurry you up. I'm just saying, like, come on, my child. Like, it's time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Like, type energy, the 10 of Pentacles. You're going from the 7, the 8, 9 to the 10. Like, God wants to bless you for your hard work, and it's gonna happen this lifetime. The fruits of your labor will be seen. They will be touched. They will be felt. They will be heard. Okay, this lifetime. So, a lot of you guys, this is harvest season right now. And this is why, because of all that shit we just talked about. So you're not only reclaiming what's yours from the past life, which is your sovereignty, your gift, right? That they tried to subdue, silence, steal, kill you for. Some of you, I'm just saying what it is. Some of you people were sacrificed in a past life. You couldn't have been this lifetime, period. Like there's many things that happen around you. And this is what goes to that spiritual inheritance. Like all these different things, like it's buried in this lifetime and people seeing a dollar bill. Like there's history here with your spirit. Your spirit is agitated by the current events, period. Your spirit knows better than these people realize. Your spirit drives you. What's driving you is your spirit. Your knowledge, your clarity is driving you. Your insight. You can no longer act like you don't know. Confirmation. I'm doing something. I don't have time. So, with that being said, this is the time. And once you're just about to start getting blessed every which way. These blessings are gonna turn you every which way but loose. Okay? These blessings is literally fucking being pushed at you. Like I'm trying to tell you, everywhere you go, someone's gonna be complimenting you. Everywhere you go, someone's gonna want to do something for you. Like I'm at work, people want to give me tips. I can't even accept them, but just like here, I can't. No, take it. No, I can't. No, take it. I'm like, look, I can't fucking take the tip. Shit, shit like that. Other things like people just want to do things for you. Oh, you need anything from the store? No, I'm good. Okay. You at the store and someone's like, oh, don't worry about it. Put your card away. I got it for you. Like there's a whole lot of people wanting to do shit for you. I don't know. They should. You a good person. You do shit for everybody else. Yeah, this is the time. You ascended again. You got enlightened about something. And that enlightenment right there was what God needed for him to be able to give you this again. Enlightenment means you seeing something. How can you receive a gift that you can't see? God needed you to be aware and open to the gift that's coming. So in order for you to be aware and open, you have to ascend, which means you have to go through a transformation. What people don't realize, this part of your life is about to be a blessed experience. Although, in comparison to what you just came out of, you're blessed regardless. You're blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be talking to you. And the people that don't deal with the shit that you've dealt with will never understand why I'm speaking to you this way. They think people are attacking them. God is telling me to tell you, you know you're being attacked. You know that you have been in situations where you could not express yourself or explain yourself, but you knew what the fuck was going on. And this is what people were playing on, the fact that you could not say anything or else you were crazy. The whole narrative for your life was, there's something wrong with that one. There's nothing wrong with you. You came back here different. You came back here to be God's test. This shit's getting deep. You the test. You're the prophecy. God is revealed through you. So when these blessings start coming, God wants you to praise Him out loud. And the person who prays for other individuals is the one that gets blessed, is what I heard. There's some people out here that are praying for like other people. There's people out here, the prayer warriors, that know their power, that know their connection, and be like, God, bless this person. I know they're going through this. God, help this person. I know they need that. God, bless this person. Da 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 da. God, bring a miracle to this person. I'm talking to you. You see, when you manifest on behalf of more than yourself, those blessings come quicker and they're more exponential. God's looking at your heart when you pray. He's looking at your heart. How sincere are you? Are you thinking about someone other than yourself? See? For those of you with the big hearts, with all these gifts, you don't know what the fuck God gave them to you for. You're blessed. You're never cursed. These gifts are not a curse. Okay? Maybe you was maybe people was trying to curse you last lifetime for your gifts. That makes sense. But your blessings, your gifts have never been a curse. I need you to know that. You are blessed, you are highly favored, you're anointed, you're chosen, and there ain't no man walking this earth that can fucking change how God sees you. So now what's happening is the turning of the tables. These motherfuckers that had all this power, that had all this, whatever, and used it to do something to you. You would be surprised. You'd be surprised. And I'm not going too deep into that, but these people know who they are. They know what they did. You don't need to know. They know. And it's this very feeling that they have inside of the fear of the unknown, the Five of Cups that they are in. Too late to apologize. It's too late. That's what it is. They had many opportunities to change. They had many opportunities to evolve, to see the error in their ways, to become a better person, to enlighten themselves to what the fuck is actually going on and how they're being used. But no, they didn't want to. And you can't change people's free will. You can't make nobody do nothing. And for a twin flame, that was your realization this lifetime. You came into union. You met your person, and you saw exactly why God said, nah, this cannot fucking happen. And you proceeded to move on with your life. That was what you were supposed to do. Not try to make someone be a better. No, you grown. Everybody grown out here. You did your part. You came into the life of these individuals as a healed being, someone who wanted to pour into these individuals, and they stole. They took. They dumped out the cup. They said, "Fuck you. You ain't shit. You don't have nothing. You poor. You broke. You look like this. You act like that." They threw up the blessing. What they didn't realize is the God that's in you is not something they will experience with another person. God is not in every person. If you believe that, that's on you. I've seen that. I've seen that firsthand. I've seen that firsthand. You can claim God all day, but how you living? Oh, God bless me, but you are a member of an occult group that's trying to steal, kill, and destroy. But you don't want people to know that. I've gotten so many downloads about these types of groups and who they work with. Like, I've gotten so many downloads about, I don't even want to say this platform, but I've gotten downloads about people reaching out to people to do work on people with gifts for specific purposes. When it comes to different organizations, like these organizations themselves, these entities themselves, reaching out to practitioners to do work on certain readers, certain high vibrational divine feminines. Emperor, Hierophant, that's like an owner, CEO. And people be like, oh, no one believes in that. No, people believe in that shit. And it's a lot of the people with the old money. It's a lot of the people that fucking, was responsible for fucking slavery. It's a lot of the people that was responsible for fucking keeping people confined against their will. It's a lot of the people, you understand, this is generational. Slavery was, what we should understand, a very, very important time in our lives. Not ours, clearly, but it was very, very important as the representation of what another will do to an individual to keep them suppressed. And we've seen how slavery and spirituality have somewhat run them same lines. It's old money here. We're talking about estates, we're talking about wills, we're talking about property, we're talking about land that was taken from generations ago. We're talking about people having these gifts for different reasons. Everyone doesn't have this gift for the same purpose. Some of you guys, you came back here to really, like, some people may know more than me. I don't fucking know everything, but they know what they need to know for their mission in their lifetime. I know what I need to know. See? So don't ever think that someone has more knowledge than you that's on this path. Your path is your own. You are one of one, but you are one amongst many. You understand? I speak to the chosen, and usually the haters get upset, but it is what it is. Your life is your own, and your life is unfolding. Your life is becoming better. You would know this because you are living this life. Keep doing your spiritual work. Keep tapping in. Keep listening. Keep getting the guidance. Keep knowing that you have never been alone. And while now these things may be becoming very much so clear to you, okay, all you can do is thank God. Because if you know like I know, shit, you know what the fuck you done been through. You know what people have tried. Some of you guys, you sit here and you see shit going on and you just be watching, and then you'll get a message, or you'll hear a reading. And you're like, yeah, tried it, didn't you? Type energy. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you just be feeling when people are doing some shit. You're very gifted. Will this stop? Will this monitoring of your life stop? No. No. But the thing here is with the monitoring of your life, now that you're aware of it, it really plays no role. You're just being monitored. You're being watched. People can't help but watch you. You're like literally God walking the earth, is what these people are starting to realize. You are the embodiment of God's word. Is that not God? You are walking, living, breathing God's word. Is that not God personified? You are illuminated. You can never not be illuminated. They can't steal your illumination. They can't steal your healing. They can't kill the light that you hold. They can't kill the energy that you possess. They can't steal what's in you. They can't trap what's in you. They can't bind up what's in you. They can't curse what's in you. You did it. Congratulations. You're where you're meant to be. You broke everything up off of you. You got it all up off of you. Congratulations. All that magic, all that voodoo, all that spell work, all that darkness, all that coven activity, all that group thinking, and how can, you've overcome. You've overcome. I'm hearing our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Have a good one. Love y'all. Pray for these people. That's all you can do. Pray for them, y'all.